Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Pokemon Sunday. We've got ourselves a great team popping here. Let's take a look at everybody. We've got Bodeki, the Dragonite just caught, currently wearing a Macho Brace to get the stats quicker. Critical. We've got Fly, Thunder Wave, Dizzy Punch, and Twister. So idea being on Bodeki, we will use that speed to paralyze, then to confuse, and then to flinch. That's the battle plan for Bodeki. But Bodeki, of course, only has 68 attack, so we're not expecting incredible things from Bodeki so much as reliable paralysis. On the other hand, who are we expecting excellent things from? Boom! The Metagross with pure power and 290 attack. Pure power doubles the attack stat, so that's 580 attack. But that's not all. Boom also is now level 79 and has 342 special defense. We are still afraid of Earthquake, very specifically, because Earthquake is super effective against Boom, and 179 defense, while solid, is not great, you know? 342 special defense means that even a super effective attack like Fire will only do about as much as a regularly effective physical attack on Boom. So we are a little afraid of a strong physical attacker hitting us with Earthquake. Move-wise, we've got Doom Desire, Brick Break, Aeroblast, and then for backup, we have Psychic as well. Psychic, typically would be one of the best moves on Metagross, but on this Metagross, we have 580 attack versus 182 special attack, so we'll be using the other moves. We got Sargis, who has a lot of attack at level 41. Does have strength, does have surf if need be. Good special defense, bad HP, bad defense, and okay speed, We got Sips the Walrein. This is really our second main Pokemon, who has 243 HP, a lot of HP, good special defense and good defense, as well as strong attack. For what is a typically expected Pokemon. In comparison to Boom, obviously not good, but by comparison to most Pokemon, pretty solid. And we have strength for the physical attack, surf, and we also have Hydro Pump as an option, in addition to Minimize, which could come through for us given how much HP and potentially defense Sips has. We got Hehe, the Gengar, who's fine. Very low level, very low defense, which is why we're not training. But, if things go a certain way, I could certainly see us using Gengar and losing the run. Sluggo is our final Pokemon. Sluggo is a physical tank. Sluggo also has Drizzle. So he pops in, hits him with a Sludge Bomb maybe, and then, Drizzle out comes Sips, and we're in good shape as far as that goes. Also has a Smoke Ball, so that's our runner. Has 169 speed. Nice. And could theoretically also poison someone or freeze someone. Unlikely, but possible. And that's the team. As you might imagine, Boom is kind of our ringer. Bodeki, we're training right now to try to get some more stats on him. Sips, she's, steadfast, loyal, powerful. We love to see it. So right now we're going to be going over to... we never decided what we're doing as far as caught Pokemon in this area. I guess we could give the Amber over. It'll be level 25, so we won't be using this Pokemon, but let's clear this area out. A Raichu, which trade from a Cargo. Okay. photosynthesis. Welcome back, Dunk.
For nothing bad to happen and only good things.
I agree. I so agree. And thank you for saying so. Theoretically, we could give Sips Synthesis. That's a healing move. It's not the worst thing to get. Eevee can evolve into one of 3 kinds of Pokemon. Buddy, you are not up to date. We got ourselves someone looking for Ponyta, trading for Psyduck. Interesting, because there is a area that had the Ponyta. Very important doctor. You have a fossil for me? I don't know. We'll give them both of the things one at a time. Squirtle or Croconaw. Both water types that would evolve relatively quickly. I don't know. Fossil of Squirtle's kind of funny. I guess we'll put it off for now. Head over to the mansion and see what happens. For our pal Bodeki, who has 269 speed. Well, but it has a Macho Brace on, so I guess we should put Sluggo up first until we see a trainer. Sluggo has the Smoke Ball, so can guarantee a Flea. And I'm not talking about the bug. Off on one guard spec. Castform's kind of a smoke ball itself. You're not wrong. Okay. Probably not a trainer based on the way you're walking around, but let's give it a whirl just in case. What's up, Duffy? Wow. I was wrong. Bow, bow. Rhydon. I will be switching for Rhydon on account of the fact I have Thunder Wave, which doesn't do anything, Dizzy Punch, which is not effective, and Twister, which I think is fine, but we're switching anyway. We're going to go to Sips. This is good for all parties involved as well. Gives, I'm sure, defensive effort values. Don't do that. Let's listen to this banger. Yes. Shadow Ball. That is a physical attack. Detect. Okay, we've seen all the moves. What's up, Chuck? How you doing, Nick? Oh, Nick's already been here. Heffy. How you doing, Deffy? What the heck, dude? Succeeded at 2 detects and hit 2 lovely kisses? All right, let's listen to this banger. Rhydon's kind of popping off here a little bit, supposing it's a level 50. Dude, what on earth? This dude's hitting everything. Let's listen to this banger. All right, first miss, and we got him. If I was a Sips, I'd probably let Rhydon Lovely Kiss me just to feel something. Whoa, 7 speed on Bodeki. That's the power of the Macho Brace right there. Also the fact that Bodeki has an absurd amount of points in speed. Sips also getting great stats that level. Wish we had an ice move, but we don't. Ba-ba-boom. Lovely miss is more like it. That's sick. I love that. this particular Pokemon using Howl and playing the cry a little bit. Ba 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 ba. That's sick. I love that. Video games. I love video games, guys. What a treat. People making all these different, like, little sounds to represent the creatures. He's a gamer?
8 months. 8 months. 8 months.
Welcome back for 8 months, Sarah. Thank you very much.
I waited to do this sub because we were listening to the bangers and I didn't want to interrupt Jameson Funky Rave.
Jameson Funky Rave. That's absolutely correct. Sarah, welcome back for 8 months. I appreciate it. Appreciate the tier 1 sub. Good to have you. This is I'm just speaking of bangers. Esoteric Ebb has some great soundtrack work. I recommend giving it a listen. They did one of those videos that's like songs to listen to, chill songs to listen to with like the main character art looking out a window, working on a scroll. It's cool. Cool little thing. Yeah. I'm getting better at self-promotion. It's not really self-promotion because there's no direct effect on me whether you... I mean, there is, you know. I think it's a good game. I think you're going to enjoy the writing in it, and I think that you should check it out, especially since it's free right now. The demo's free. The game's not free. The game will never be free. Well, I don't know about that. Maybe 35 years from now. Never say never, you know. Seeing that edited by Phil Jameson during that epic intro must feel good, right? Yeah. Yeah. Friggin' esoteric ego popping, you know? Nice itch for the esoteric ego. Egoteric. But Phil, this is my first time ever hearing about Esoteric Ebb. Where can I go to learn more about it or wishlist it on Steam? Well, I'm glad. Thanks for good question. !Ebb in the chat will get you a link to the Steam page, folks. And if you search the name and then just add demo, or actually I think on that page you'll see the demo, which is each day is getting new peaks of concurrent players. Yeah. Catchpunk, welcome back for 55 months.
Shepherd and Esoteric Ebb is my favorite demo on Steam.
Oh my God, Couchpunk! I did not know that you were Commander Shepard. That's cool. And congratulations. Surprise! Thank you back. Thank you back, and welcome for the 5 months. All right, I'm gonna stop doing the bad at talking bit. I'm going to speak with perfect elocution for the rest of the stream. We have encountered a chikorita. You like sneak into someone's green room before their performance, and they're standing and staring in a mirror and going, "We have encountered a chikorita. We have encountered a chikorita. La 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 la. We have encountered a chikorita." Exceptional diction and articulation. We have encountered a chikorita. This is like those sample conversations you listen to when you're learning a foreign language. That's right. I would like to catch the torkel, but I cannot. What a shame. "53 is all I need. 53 is all I need." What's up, Aquacur? Welcome. 53 is all I need. 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 Oh, hell yeah, baby. Welcome back for 53 months, Aquacur.
Jameson dance, Jameson dance, Jameson dance.
I can't get through here. It's not possible on this level. On this level. What's the lore? Why did Jingle Phil make more songs after 53 if 53 is all he needs? Well, it's all I need. But other people, it might not be sufficient for other people. Greed. Also, greed is. I'm switching my answer to greed. It's all I need, and I know it. I'm aware of it, but I'm just addicted to sub jingles, dude. That's my hamartia. Guys, I've been. No joke, I've put like words on flashcards for vocabulary. I encountered a bunch of words. I think I told you guys about this a while ago. For vocabulary, because it's a lot of really cool words like panegyric, which is, I believe, written or spoken thing in praise of someone. Public speech or text in praise of something or someone. Anyway, yeah, like moo. Which I'll never forget now, by the way. And I think probably none of us will. Or Qatar. But one of them was a Latin phrase, which I had not seen before, but I'm sure some people would be like, you never saw that one before? Philosophical term, probably used in philosophical discussion. Ex nihilo, which is like out of nothing. And dude, I used ex nihilo, dude. Straight up busted out the ex nihilo out of nothing. Oh, I already fought you. Vocabulary word of the day. I don't know that word. What that means. Oh. I can't get out. This old place is one big puzzle. This guy's like steps from the staircase. Fremunda is the name of your next Pokemon. Magcargo. You get it? Because his cargo is magma. And he's a shipping magnate. Steps from the Staircase would be a good album name. True. Would also be a good horror movie or horror game. Or horror movies soundtrack. The soundtrack has its own name that isn't the horror movie's name. That's not great. Not as bad as I thought. I'm glad we're on Sips, though, rather than Baba Boom, because confusion is one of the main ways that Baba Boom might die. Dynamic Punch wouldn't affect Hehehe, but it's very risky to go to Hehehe. Sluggo, on the other hand, has very good defense and is weak to it. Bodeki would resist it. All right, we're going to try Bodeki here. Can't really risk going to Baba Boom, because if Baba Boom gets confused, it's... Jesus. Okay, we can go back to... I don't know. Maybe I don't? I'm a little worried about, like, a second move, like just a surprise Ice Beam. And I don't really have a lot of Let's see here. If he crits Sips, Sips dies. Baba Boom gets confused every third battle, seemingly. Confusion is unfortunately the most common status effect, I think. Okay, we got the Thunder Wave, which is nice. So I feel a little more confident about switching back. Spark is not my favorite. Oh my god, dude. Okay, I guess we can now switch to Baba Boom because Porygon 2 is paralyzed. I'm already confused, so he's unlikely to use Dynamic Punch here. This will probably paralyze. Okay, good. And I should be able to go first. Nice. Okay, great. Well played. Thank you. Nicely done, Nick. Couple of effort values for our good friend Bodeki. Oh no, my bag of loot. The switches here open and close alternating sets of doors. Okay, so this guy is lost like 8 feet from the entrance. You talk to him, he's panicking. He's like, I can't get out! I can't get out! You talk to him a second time, and he goes, no, my bag of loot! And then the third time he goes, let me tell you about how the switches in this building work. They really have no connection between the three. They really were like, okay, we got to write for 200 NPCs by tomorrow. Ah! You can't have someone panicking and trying to get out of a building and then just forget about it and immediately have them explain exactly how the building works. That's like a joke in Fallout New Vegas. That's like a video they would upload to YouTube about Fallout New Vegas. You'd have someone doing one thing and then you like do tricks on them. And then after you do tricks on them, they do something completely different. Except that's just vanilla, this game. Oh, so you're an expert on making games now? No. Let me be clear. No. I am not. Phil Jameson, game expert. Phil Gameson, Jame expert. You heard it here first, folks. He's an expert on loot, though. I'm an expert on when you can say, my loot, my loot. It is very funny to say, like, no, my loot. My big bag of loot. I don't know why. If we, like, really think about how big that like, second emote is, it's not truly that big, but because of the scale, it looks massive. It looks huge. And it's so funny every time. No, my sack with a big dollar sign on it. And that one too. It's like the same size as you on screen. Okay, yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. And I'm real. What's up, Tor? I paid real money to do that, and I appreciated it. Both the money and the action. That's crazy how I've charged $500 to post a large emote in my chat also. But I think it's worth every penny. You first, Tora. Jigglypuff, Jigglypuff. I've always found it difficult to remember like the full rhythm of the Jigglypuff song because there's like one extra beat I feel like somewhere. I am not real. I'm a figment of my imagination. That makes you like a CAPTCHA now. Trying to make me prove I'm real, but you're not real. Huntail. Half of Huntails have drought. The other half have drizzle, and we love that. But we both had drizzle this case. Hey, Lost Socks. I'm happy you're here for the Sunday Pokemon stream. We love Pokemon Sunday in this house. It's funny that there's a drop for Pokemon Fire Red also right now. I saw drops enabled on my Twitch, and I was like, no shot. And then I looked at it. There are drops enabled. If you get like a Pokemon 30 icon or something. What is it exactly? Volbeat. We're going to go for this fight, I think. It's a Volbeat. I think Bodeki should be able to beat a Volbeat that has Bullet Seed. Oh, only 2 this time. Nice. What's up, 2 hands? That 2 seed attack there was in honor of 2 hands, I think. I should have done a fly there. Shahan, thank you very much for the gift sub. What'd you get? This is exactly the plan that I had for Bodeki. Paralyze, confuse, fly. Oh. I missed my fly attack, but... Pikachu. That's the correct... Must be like quick attack or something, because he went faster than me while paralyzed, and I have like 300 speed or something like that. Oh, protect. It was protect. This is getting annoying. I think I'm just going to stop using fly and go for dizzy punches now. One more dizzy punch, and then probably just twister to finish him off.
That's the 5th month in a row you've been here. Don't you say goodbye. Hello!
There's a foreshadowing to all the Randy Newman I was going to learn.
I just want you to say my name.
Local of Innsmouth. Welcome back for 5 months. Good to have you. I appreciate the tier 1 subscription. A lot of tier 1's heads in the house tonight. Wow! A Beautifly as well. Wouldn't have guessed it. Oh my god, dude! Beautifly, Butterfree, and Volbeat. All 3 bug-flying little idiots. What an idiot! This guy sucks, dude. But he's kind of actually sick. 51 damage, though, with a crit. I feel pretty comfortable that we can not die. Although I actually don't know. Air Cutter might hit while I'm flying, so that might have been a mistake, but... Mega Kick? Oh my god, this better not be... Okay. I'm gonna finish this fight so that I can get the stuff, but it is actually very scary. That was... If my Dragonite died to a Butterfree after I go, what an idiot! I would have never lived it down. That would have been the end of, like, streaming for me. We'll go Sips. I'm switching out because you never know what Beautifly might have. Yeah. A little better against Sips, but... Beautifly is scary. Beautifly was scary when Baba Boom was already in, because Beautifly traces Pure Power, but now Beautifly has traced Rough Skin instead, so that's not so scary. Couch got me laughing. What an idiot! Oh, that's why it's weak. The Sunlight's strong. I should have been using Strength. I only half paid attention to this fight, and it almost got Bodeki killed. Bow, bow. Whew. overwhelming. Okay, so that's a lot of special attack effort values on my boy. So we'll switch to Sluggo, our other boy. Why does everyone have rough skin? Well, back when Pokemon Fire Red was released, there wasn't a lot of culture like the way there is now about moisturizing. It was kind of more of a... like, not a lot of people did it, so... may use a... You know what, I'm going to. I've got $1 million and I don't need the... Gotta have my coffee, but it's moisturizer. It's like very much cultural now to talk about moisturizing and skincare. Way more than I thought. I underestimated its potency and its ubiquity. And its yeah. It's not bad to, you know, promote sunscreen usage. That's great. I'm glad. It's not like I'm not mad about this switch culturally, but it is, you know, sunscreen usage is great, and you also do not need to use retinol if you are 11 years old. Obtain the never melt ice. Too bad the bag is full. That is too bad. Awakening's useless for me now because I've got the flute, so I will toss the awakening. Typically, you know, whatever, but I would not throw out an item that I cannot purchase anymore, but in this case I will. If I remember correctly, it's actually the first one. I remember correctly. Or maybe I don't. I don't know. Alright, Bodeki, it's your time to shine. While other kids were playing outside, I was in my bathroom applying my PM skin routine. Are you sure this is how you want to spend your recess? Yes. I have my future to think about. Skarmory. Do you say option 1, Skarmory, or do you say option 2, Skarmory? I think that's... Wow. I think that's definitely right. But I think I do say Skarmory. The word armory is a word, so it stands to reason that they did not randomly switch the pronunciation for no reason. But I'm sure the Pokemon in the like anime goes Skarmory, Skarmory, right? That's like every Pokemon's voice in my head. It's just, but with whatever the Pokemon's name is. And I think I'm basically right. I'm basically correct. Whoa. Ouch. Skarmoire. This MF is French. I thought it was just into ska music. Did you really think that? Wow. I don't remember this. Does this leave the building? I don't think I want to go through there yet. Does that leave the building? Someone can tell me if they remember. Sometimes there's like weird stuff in games, and that would be a weird thing in game. Ready for that one? How did he know? Level 51 electrode. I'm so glad that one came from this stream. It's a really good emote. Orb. Well, I'm glad we switched. Outrage is trash against a 342 special defense steel type, but it could be pretty good against a low special defense dragon type. It would do 12 times as much damage or more. Just off the back of the napkin math. Why has it got to be the back of the napkin? Could be the front of the napkin. What does the front of a napkin look like? Because you're not writing on like a cloth napkin. You're writing on a paper napkin, so... Alright, well this isn't important, but... I do think someone's got to answer for the crimes of the phrase back of the napkin math. Someone's going to jail about this. And it isn't me. Silver powder. I can't believe it! The one square. I turn. This place is ideal for a lab. Look at all this space. Me looking at my backyard after adopting a dog. Let's go! All right. Size opens clip creator. Wah, 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 wah. Thunderwave. He got some rubber ducks around him. What an idiot. The strat, however, is working to perfection. The paralyze, confuse, fly strat. My God. I'm not particularly worried about Mew. I think we've fought a few before. Fine. Put a grudge on yourself, dude. Frenzy Plant is scary. Great joke, Phil. Take a look at this, sucker. Pause this for a second. Backyard. This place is ideal for a lab. Look at all this space. Me looking at my backyard after adopting a dog. Nice leaving the extra half a second. I'm gonna post that to. I'm gonna download the old landscape version of that, and just reply to the most recent post on the old friggin' blue sky with it, and go ahead and there and zip. And blast it. All right. Resume. Which is a default function. Sorry. Yeah. Bodeki got 6 speed that level. What is he, a bicycle? Yeah, I gotta be careful with the number of things I use. Just a couple too many. Karate chop, nice. A bad move. All right, let's hit the statue. If Bodeki had wheels, he would be a bicycle. It's a secret, dude. Heatwave's solid. I think we already have a TM for it, though, so I don't think this is actually that good. But I do think it's a solid move. Oh, we don't. We have Flamethrower already, which is better than Heatwave. But the thing about Heatwave is someone else might be able to learn it. Sips can learn it, Bodeki can learn it, and of course Baba Boom can learn it. Sips can also learn Flamethrower, though, so it's just really if I want to give a fire move to Bodeki, which I don't think I do. I may not have completed the 3rd floor entirely, so we're going to go back upstairs for that. I love who wouldn't on every time you press the secret switch. Oh, God, I have to go back and... It has to be an exit, I think, actually. I'm realizing. The door there is definitely an exit because I'm thinking about how you get out of here, and there's no other way because we fell down here. And so it's got to be an exit from the building, which means we just turn around and go right back in because we want to go up to the 3rd floor and make sure we've cleared out all the trainers. We've already caught in here, and we've... We've already caught in here, and we've completed the mission, or whatever you would call it. I don't know. Dude, I'm lost in here. Where's my bag of loot? I think I've actually cleared everything. It's just whether... No, we battled back. That's the bag of loot guy. You think they labeled it secret key? The bag of loot? Yeah. This key is a secret. Now I can open up the gym, which means we can go battle Blaine. Let's see what Blaine's levels are like. Blaine, Pokemon. Blaine is sick. I love Blaine. Gym battle. Not bad. level 47, which means in this, level 71. And then the others are going to be level 63, 60, and 63. So, no joke. Secret key. What is this? Cybersecurity class? I don't get it, but I'm going to applaud it because I assume it's good. Sounds good. Sounds right. Sounds correct. Sounds like mathematically it's a correct joke. The hot-headed Blaine is a fire Pokemon pro. Douse his spirits with water. You better take some burn heals, too. I don't want to do quizzes. I just want to fight everyone. I was a thief, but I went straight as a trainer. All right, can we continue to afford to have Macho Brace on? Woo! It's a legendary rock Pokemon right there for those who do not know. Probably picked up rock, given the name of it, but... Back to full health, but we are metal sounded, so... Well, maybe not to full health. That didn't seem like he had much HP, actually. In encryption, you often have a secret or private key and a public key. You share the public key, and the secret key is as the name suggests. Right. You find it in, like, a burned-out lab. Brick Break, the Magmar. Ooh. Brick Break is no longer strong enough to guarantee a kill on all the folks. I mean, I don't really care if there's one HP left, but... And use this peck on me, but... What's up, Leah? Hariyama's drought intensified the sun's rays. This stream is now about TLS encryption. Payday! I love Payday. Payday is one of those moves that is bad. All right, we've killed Hariyama. Now, it's one of those moves that as a kid I was like, oh my god, what a cool move that is so useful. But you get so much money in this game that it's almost never necessary. Plus, once you get like the Versus Seeker, it's like double not necessary. Next trainer, a scientist versus Bodeki. Do you know how hot Pokemon Fire Breath can get? I think the answer is as hot as the sun. If I remember correctly, the lore answer is as hot as the sun. I think he might have Blizzard. He's got Leech Seed, which is strong against singular strong Pokemon. Anyone's curious about the travel apps I've been working on? Just drop links in Phil's Discord general. One of them lets you plan trips on a 3D map with Genshin. With like themes from video games. Cool. Thank you for the bits, Axiom. Okay, we do have to switch, I think, off of Baba Boom because of Leech Seed. Leech Seed's good. And I'll try to remember that Slowking has Leech Seed because that's very relevant. We'll go for Strength here. Psycho Boost, I don't think that's so scary. So it's actually 8,000 degrees Fahrenheit hotter than the sun. Oh, my bad. My bad. Crawdon's cute charm, infatuated sips. Nuts. Just nuts. I hate that we don't get to hear the red flute. I bet that song is a friggin' banger, dude. McCargo is said to be 18,000 degrees Fahrenheit. Sun's about 10,000. Crazy. They just went Dragon Ball Z with it, you know? They were just like, all right, do a bigger number now. All right, Mr. Mime, we're going to go ahead and strength you. Good defense. All right, we'll switch. I'm scared of that. If he's got, like, thunder, that would be lethal. So we'll go back to Baba Boom, who no longer has Leech Seed applied. Not as scary on him. Air Blast. That will kill Mr. Mime. Poet Dudley. Yow! Hot, hot, hot! Fire, or to be more precise, combustion. Shut the fuck up! Oxygen in the air, blah, blah, blah. Oh, okay. Cool, cool, cool. He says blah, blah, blah. So, the game knows he sucks. That's good writing. I love that there's like a character in this game who's just like fire, or to be more precise, combustion, and then it's canon that your main character goes, "This guy's a fucking nerd." Maybe he's reading some lame document out loud. That's nice of you. Whatever, sure. Maybe, yeah. I've studied Pokemon thoroughly. You can't win. Is that in the book? Poet Tristan sent out a Magmar. No. Nah, we'll switch. It's worth remembering that, like, other than the really high speed, our Dragonite is actually not as good as like a vanilla Dragonite would be. One down. We know what you've got. Try to go for the strength. We're going to hit you until you use Leech Seed on me, and then we'll switch. That's right. You can't use Destiny Bond multiple times in a row, right? I always forget how Destiny Bond works. Destiny Bond is if you kill the Pokemon, you also faint. What an annoying Pokemon this randomized Slowking is. It's Destiny Bond Leech Seed Slowking. We're going to go to Sluggo and use Sludge Bomb. And Hyper Voice. I actually should go to probably Gengar, but I'm going to see if I can get the poison in. What's my attack looking like? My attack is 81. Sludge Bomb. All right, great. Don't have to worry about it. Sluggo coming through with a solid performance. Beedrill. By direct attack before their next turn. Minimize. Were you suggesting to use minimize on Vodeki? Is that what happened there? I get confused. Could have just gotten small. Yeah, but if he uses it again, right? Because he's faster or because it has priority or something? I'm scared of the future usages, not necessarily the first usage. Because I cannot risk Sips fainting at this point in the game to a level 50 Pokemon. That'd be a travesty. Dubs Beedrill. You don't see that every day. Wow, my studies were insufficient. You know, obviously, I want to win this whole run, but I'm very happy with making it to gym number 7. This is a very difficult run. And all it took was a pure power Metagross. I like using fire-type Pokemon. I just do. Alright. Cradily. Level 62. Pretty strong. Intimidate, level 62 Cradily. I need to switch to Baba Boom for this one. On account of if he uses a strong rock attack, that's not as worrisome, but... Breezy, welcome back for 31 months. Appreciate the tier 1 subscription. I know why Blaine became a trainer. Cool. Clefable. Some level 60 action. Everyone becomes a trainer in this world. Yeah, there's like very few non-trainers. Uh-oh. It's so funny to get scared of Metronome. There's no reason to be any more scared of Metronome. He turned 10? Yeah, like he existed in the world for a moment. Baba Boom's about to hit level 80, dude. Pretty solid. I mean, what if it's suddenly Guillotine? Yeah, but he was level 62, so it wouldn't have affected me if it was Guillotine, because it can't hit someone higher level. So I'm not worried about that. I'm not worried about like the move I'm worried about is Earthquake. Wow, nice. It's just, you know, like I guess when you see Metronome, you don't know what it might be, so it could be the worst case scenario. But what Two Hands is saying is what I'm saying is every move is already randomized, so they're all already Metronome, except actually they're all better than metronome because they could be used at the proper time. Like, counter as a metronome move sucks. Or whatever. Duffy, thank you very much for the tier 1 sub to Yeah Bradley. Enjoy, Bradley. Enjoy. And thank you for the hype train, folks. Appreciate it. If we beat Blaine, I will give you a hype train song. How about that? We'll celebrate defeating Blaine, or I suppose losing to. If we lose to Blaine, we will also do a hype train song to mourn it, because that's also funny. Hope you have your meal check. That's right. What does Kaizo mean? Kaizo Ironmon is a more difficult version of the run that I am doing. You can only use one Pokemon, period, for the entire run, the starter that you have. What else? What are the rules? No leftovers. Once you enter a gym or dungeon, you have to go straight through without leaving. Can't remember any other changes. But those are the ones that come to mind. Sounds like torture? Yeah. Slowbro is one of my favorites as well. The context of super difficult Mario levels are also called Kaizo. Oh, but like the word is synonymous with difficult now, but where did it come from? Oh, I don't know, actually. I would guess probably there was a user. If I had to just like make a fully uninformed guess, I would say maybe there was a user, and the user's name was Kaizo, and then they did some sort of challenge run. Probably the well, no, because Kaizo Ironmon was not by a username named Kyra. But that's my guess. Does anyone know the actual answer? It may have been used in Super Mario, but like, is there an origin that is very specific? Do you have to teach your one Pokemon HMs, or can you at least have HM Mons? I think it depends on the run you're doing. I am allowing myself to use HM moves, and that is not a rare thing. I'm going to give a Silk Scarf to Wadeki for Punch, but I think we just go Baba Boom here. I don't think we can afford to do the other ones. Meaning modification, rebuild, or remodel or reconfiguration. A philosophy of game design, specifically platforming games distinguished by a high degree of strictness placed upon the player's intended actions and movements through a level. Interesting. Rearranged in Japanese. If you write that answer down somewhere, I'm sure we can get it in every LLM by the end of the week, at which point it will be the truth. Okay. Time for Blaine, guys. Good luck to us. Ha! I am Blaine, the red-hot leader of Cinnabar Gym. My fiery Pokemon are all rough and ready with intense heat. They incinerate all challengers. Ha! You better have burn heal. I hope that Blaine doesn't burn me. Miss Drevis, okay? Aeroblast. I was considering using Doom Desire. Does anyone know if you make a Pokemon faint and Doom Desire was about to hit that turn, does the next one come in and take Doom Desire, or does it miss? I'm much more afraid of Moltres, who comes with Spore, than I am of Ho-Oh. Venomoth? Your ace is Venomoth? You fool. You fool. And Stantler, level 60. All right. Getting to a point where perhaps Baba Boom is too sick. The thing is, it can all go south real quick. That was a level 60 Stantler there using a not very effective move, and it did 27 damage to us. So, that, folks, is a victory. And as a result, this is the Hype Train song. Not even ashes remain.
I'm sitting on the hype train. This isn't just a pipe dream. No quitting on the hype train. I'm moving on the hype train. I'm cruising on the hype train. I'm using just my right brain. No losing.
Charge is the ultimate technique.
Chilling on the hype train. I'm feeling kinda hype train. It's killing it, the hype train. No ceiling on the hype train. I'm riding on the hype train. Good riding on the hype train. Joe Biden on the hype train. No fighting on the hype train. I'm laughing on the hype train. I'm graphing on the hype train. Y-axis on the hype train. Got asymptotes on hype train. I'm smoking on the hype
I meant to say no.
Joking on the hype train. I'm hoping for a nice day in Spokane's in Washington. I'm falling on the hype train. I'm crawling on the hype train. I'm sprawled out on the hype train. I'm drawing on the hype train. I'm drinking on the hype train. I'm
Weirdo
thinking
just
about
dropped.
my bike chain. Does it need to be tightened? Wait,
Welcome to
I'm
the
still
shit
on
zone.
the hype train. I'm singing on the hype train. I'm thinking about the hype train. I'm bringing out the hype train. I'm sinking into hype train. I fight against the hype train. Resistance to the hype train. You cannot beat the hype train. It simply is the hype train. My essence is the hype train. The best thing is the hype train. No self inside the hype train. No line dividing hype train. I think therefore I hype train. I drink from cup of hype train. My body is the hype train. I chug a hype train.
So yeah, that was the Hype Train song. Can I not leave these islands? I accidentally said yes. Oh my god. You have to, like, do this. I have to do, like, I didn't save recently. I haven't saved today because, like, I don't save. Is it possible to, like, go back? No. Oh my god, that's so annoying. I guess I have to do, like, the first battle here. Oh my god, that's so dumb. It's not like dangerous. It's, I don't know. It's like a little bit like disallowed-y because it's like other experience. You saw that safe state from right before his Bellsprout, right? Oh, that's so dumb. I think I remember like when I was a kid doing this and being like, why do they not let you go home? Okay, so I have to come here. I'm not going to catch any Pokemon. If I have to battle something, I have to battle something. I will do my best to immediately get back, but you have to go into the forest. Dumb. I won't tell the Ironmon Approval Council if you don't. Wait, what? I can't... I don't think I even remember this part of the game. It's like the new content part of the game for, you know, I don't know. Move Maniac, yep. I guess this is good to know that there's the move tutor here. I don't think I'm gonna do this, but Dragon Dance, Guillotine, Shadow Punch, Aeroblast. And Bodeki can learn. Soft Boiled, Leaf Blade, Wing Attack, Sweet Kiss, Mega Punch, Mega Horn, and Ancient Power. For a while, it was the only legit way to get the Johto starters in Pokemon. He said that there's like... I thought he said go to second 2 Island. What do you do here? 2 Island and then 3 Island to find Lostel in the Berry Forest, okay? It's so annoying. We moved Moltres here instead of being in Victory Road. That's all I really remember. I fear and hate change. Okay. Trying to do this as legit as possible. I have to take this battle if I remember correctly. The bikers are taking over. Isn't the Ironmon made for Fire Red, Leaf Green? Let's see here. I think it says no islands. Fire Red, Leaf Green specific. You cannot travel to the Sevi Islands with Bill before beating the Elite Four. Is like Sevi Islands are now legal, but you can only choose to go there or not immediately after exiting Blaine's. This is Survival Ironmon rule set. If your Pokemon has BST of 499 or less, but that's only. Oh, that's Ultimate Ironmon moveset. Okay, never mind. I just misread it. I can actually do this. The run is still valid. I can actually do this. So let's go back to these bikers. I thought that I was wrong. My bike's wimpy, so I have to make exhaust noises myself. That's funny. Hey, lady, fork over some spending money. Who are you? I'll call the police. 3IL path. Okay, so I guess we can catch. This is sick, dude. My whole attitude has changed. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Launch a brace. Hey there, how's it going? What am I doing here? Prospecting for gold. Okay, I believe this path actually has Dunsparce in the regular game. What was the problem? I thought that there was a problem. There's not a problem. Okay, no Pokemon in this path, actually. But there might be here at 3 Isle Port. This is Dunsparce, actually. Level 15 Whooper. Don't think we needed the smoke ball on that one, but... Level 30 Whooper. Level 45 Whooper. They're just getting out of control, dude. Okay, so it looks like level 45 Whooper is the best. Looks like there was a level 5, a level 10, a level 20, and a level 30. Which to me makes sense. That'd be a level 15. So it's every level 5, right? 23 would be 15 plus 50%. That'd be level 25, yeah. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30 we've seen so far. I don't know if there's maybe a level 35, but if I see another level 45, I'll kill it. With Bodeki. There we go. All right, let's listen to the listen to this banger. Can you not also fish? I could. But I don't know if there's a spot to fish here. Let's listen to this banger merch when. All right. Can't catch on the pier. 3 Isle Path, I don't think has any Pokemon on it, but we'll just run back and forth a little bit more just to make sure. Okay, doesn't have any on Pokemon. Yeah, 3 Isle Port, no spot to fish except for maybe right here. I'll do it just to check, but yeah, can't use it here. So, didn't miss out on any fish, that's for sure. Big and wide face merch when. I think it would have to be, what, like a hat? You hear the news? The PC network here can now link with PCs in Kanto. I don't know how that came about, but it's fantastic. It's because I arrived. That's literally the reason. Let's rob it. Rare rocks and gems are displayed. Steal it, dude. It's time to rob them. Bodeki, let's go. We don't need you people bringing your noise and trouble here. We're asking you to go back to Kanto. Hey, go cry somewhere else. Our boss is on his way. When he gets here, we'll give you a K-Rad motorbike show you won't soon forget. What? Not on your life. Get off the island now. Who's going to make me? Me. What? Why would it do that again? What? What do I... I don't think I could wear it, but it'd be so funny. Yeah, I probably wouldn't make merch that people who think it would think it, their main proponents say I wouldn't wear it. I didn't say I wouldn't buy it. Oh. Yeah, no, I would want something that people enjoy rather than an object that collects dust. But yes, it is not a good idea. When was the last time Mount Ember erupted? It's a good question. An irrelevant one. Kindle Road. Book. Okay. A Pokemon's on the hook. Porygon. Level 26. Level 36. Sluggo. Stickers would be perfect. Smeargle! Okay, looks like Porygon and Smeargle are my options here. And Kangaskhan, level 49. Hey, first time chatter here. I'd buy whatever t-shirt y'all were talking about. Alright, let's go surfing for a sec. What about an orb that plays the Poke Flute song whenever you say banger near it? That's very on brand. Lapras, level 14. Perhaps implies Lapras level 48, which perhaps implies which perhaps implies Lapras higher level 51. Not high enough though. Which perhaps come on. Tired of saying it. Give me a level 63. Give me a level 68. Give me a level 72. Give me a level 89. Give me a level 98. Give me a level 205. Give me a level... Alright. Okay, so probably a level 48 Lapras. Give me a level 6-7. We'll go across Kindle Road here. Isn't that Elite Four member? Not from this game, but I guess maybe just a regular swimmer trainer. I'm beginning to get a sunburn. Yeah, just a regular trainer in this game. Oh, Jimmy sent out Torkoal, level 53. That's reasonable. Over to Sips. 55 Lappers, 55 Sneerballs, 55 Snorlax, 55 Johnspires.
3 months in the bag, that's what you got. You know I appreciate it, thank you a lot.
Welcome back for 3 months, Chelsea. Appreciate the tier 1 sub. Dubs Torkoal? You don't see that too often. Hat trick Torkoal? Are we about to see another Torkoal, dude? I would lose my mind if we had Torkoal. If it was 3 Torkoals, I would lose my mind. Sip's getting that good defense effort value. forgot entirely about the islands and also thought I wasn't allowed to do them. And I was wrong. Not only am I allowed, but I'm encouraged. If you squint, Steelix kind of looks like a Torkoal. 50%. Either it happens or it doesn't. That's right. Oh, you're so awful. Buddy, your Pokemon drowned. I hate when there's a stray rock and it doesn't give me a thing. Oh, we're still on Kindle Road. This is Kindle Road. Go straight for Mount Emperor. I don't think I'm going to teach Rock Smash for that item. Oh, am I going to have to teach Rock Smash? Level 51 Blaziken. That's not the worst choice right there. I don't have firefighting. It is still weak to ground, unfortunately, but... Haunter, level 47. Just a little closer on that, but... Blaziken... Not very good. Muck. Wow. A lot of solid choices here. Level 51 Blaziken's feeling kind of playable. Better than Lapras because I've already got water. Bag is full. I'm gonna give what's his face I don't need deep sea scale. What else can I get rid of? Dragon scale. Tiny mushroom's useful. Waterstone's possibly useful. Black flute's useful. I guess I could put some held items in the storage because, whatever. I'll be okay, right? I'll be okay is like... It's just so annoying. Having low speed on a level 80 Pokemon. It's just the worst. It's the worst thing. I guess we go back. Fly back. It is very funny. I guess my my Dragonite is faster, but all right, we'll get rid of the silver powers and silver powders and the magnets, I guess, for now. We'll pick them up later. We only need one Macho Brace at a time. I guess maybe we want one of those Macho Braces. Definitely don't need the Dragon Scale. Definitely don't need the Deep Sea Scale. Don't need the Soothe Bell right now. Don't need the Amulet Coin. Don't need the Deep Sea Tooth. Don't need the Stardust. Okay. We will take out the Macho Braces. Okay. I guess the move is probably Dragonite in front to paralyze the Blaziken or run from the other stuff. And we take off the Macho Brace for now. Festive Pokemon to Snorlax is like, what if your unstoppable force was also your movable object? Surprise Barboach out of nowhere. Reminding you that there is more than meets the eye. There's Blaziken. Okay, we'll go for Thunder Wave. And then we'll just use a Great Ball. And that should be sufficient. Actually, we have a million Ultra Balls, so let's do that. Alright, let's go see what Blaziken's up to. We have caught on Kindle Road. When facing a tough foe, it looses flames from its wrists. Its powerful legs let it jump clear over buildings. Always have to have a crazy line. We're going to name Blaziken... The Kickin'. Kickin'. It's like chicken, but kick. Ex Nihilo. That would also work really nice. Back we go. Now that's comedy gold. That was probably like a first draft name for one of them. Another Deep Sea Tooth. Into bag. Pretty like mediocre Pokemon. Does have Ice Punch. But unfortunately, like all of the stats appear to be in HP. Can't win them all. I think I prefer having the Gengar for edge cases like Slowking. Gengar against Slowking is actually a really nice edge case because I don't really care if Gengar faints, but Slowking has 2 normal attacks. Okay. Leave Bodeki up top and come over here to you and battle. Probably had that one taken out from under them with the chicken kicking competition from Fable. Was Fable before Fire Red? Or before, not Fire Red, but before Sapphire and Ruby? I don't think so. Drizzle Love Disc is pretty funny. Bide, huh? I'll just use another Thunder Wave to... Does he have pressure? And now I will fly. Because he will unleash energy, and then fail, and then I hit him with fly. Counter is such a dangerous move, dude. It's so dangerous. He used Bide, so I avoided dealing damage because it does 2x what you receive, and then he used Counter immediately afterwards. That was such a play. That was wild. And didn't get caught by the paralysis either. Oof. Just oof. Pretty brutal there. Brutal way to lose a very good Pokemon that we invested some stuff into. We invested Thunder Wave and Dizzy Punch TMs into it, as well as a lot of experience and a lot of effort values. So that's a blow right there. That hurts. It's tough. That's what I'm talking about, guys. You can never put your guard down for half a second. Even this Parasect has an absurd amount of attack for a level 53. Did 38 damage to a Pokemon 28 levels higher. We lost our Dragonite, Chelsea. We lost Bodeki. That's our flyer as well. A flyer that actually can use the move. May end up giving Fly to Gengar as a thing. All right, well, at least we only lost a Macho Brace. In the dead zone. Legally can use Fly with a dead Pokemon? Yeah, I think so. I don't see why not. And if not, then I think it's dumb. Piston had Spore, which is a great move, but is only level 25 and has bad speed. We had Trilly. I didn't mean in the Ironmon. I meant in general. Okay, is it legal to fly on a fainted Pokemon? We can't put Thunder Wave on Trilly, but can use Glare on a fast Pokemon. Does also have Fly still. Not horrible. Then we have Kickin, who is Horn Attack, Ice Punch, Taunt, Growl. I could give Kickin Flamethrower, and it would be like good if Kickin can learn it, which probably can. Decent speed, at 75. Also now, by the way, Snorlax is the fastest Pokemon on our team. Kind of just a backup. Kickin becomes a backup to maybe hit with like either Ice Punch or Ice Punch or Flamethrower, or Trilly, who has no real use case other than Fly. More of a tech Pokemon, so yeah, we'll take Kickin. Unless level 25. Yeah, nobody else is leveled at a point except for potentially Vabi if we get a Leaf Stone. All right, Kickin. Welcome aboard. And we will give you a Macho Brace as well for if you end up in battle, but we'll probably be trying to use our Snorlax before we use you. And then TM-wise, we're going to give you Flamethrower. If you could take it, you can. It's such a good TM that I kind of want to save it in case we get some other Pokemon. I'm not going to give our Blaziken anything, because Blaziken's pretty bad stat-wise. I'm not going to waste the TM in case there's something better. I'll probably be teaching Gengar Fly to get back, but who's up front? Oh, God, of course. Of course, I immediately get body slammed and paralyzed. Oh, dude. Can't escape, body slam, paralyze. Could not be any more classic. Spite goes away. Guess there's an outside use case for Spite. Switch in when there's a normal Pokemon or a fighting Pokemon that's scary. spite out the PP with relatively high speed and then switch back, but whatever. All right, round 2. This time with our Snorlax in front to run away from stuff with a smoke ball. Poor Bodeki. Short-lived alliance between us and Bodeki. Caught Bodeki in the burnt-out tower. Do I need Rock Smash to progress in this area, I wonder? Alright, do I train anyone? I guess I'm just getting Sips higher. Sips is like very solid all-arounder, other than the speed. What's your held item? Sea Incense, yeah. If I can get a Quick Claw, then I'm pleased with Sips. The other option is Sluggo, who's bad special defense, very good defense, has Drizzle. Decent moves, has Blizzard as well. Horrible special attack, so it doesn't really matter. Bad attack. Decent. I don't know. I think we just train Sips. I think we just focus on making sure Sips stays competitive. Bodeki was the obvious move. Like, that is who you train. Your new status effector. Well, we can't live in the past, folks. Bodeki is dead. Crit pound. Talk about Pokemon I always forget exist. Hey, just got here. Time to watch my best bud Bodeki kick some ass. Ooh. Psychic Dragon. Glad you're stupid. I wouldn't have liked to see another heat wave. It would have been scary for me. Bow. Bow. Alright, Eradicate. I can't wait for 5 Icicle Spears. It's just not happening. Swimmer. I guess I could teach Rock Smash to Gengar. Entei. Fan Mike sent out Entei. Eruption. Actually going to do quite good damage to Sips because of ice typing. Am I going to regret not going back to the Pokemon Center to heal? No. Oh, missed. Can I... Okay, that's fine. Until he sketched Hydro Pump. Can I please hit this? Thank you. Thank you. Tay is so talented. Nice. Sharpen is such a slow animation. It's crazy. They're like, check out what we did with the 3D. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Pokemon. I'll summon forth a god, a mythical volcano dog. I'm such a fool. Dude, it's me. Bum, 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 bum. Do we even have Rock Smash? No, I don't. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. I was looking for Bodeki there. Smock Rash. Oh, I hope not. I would have thought that this was the method by which we progress, but it seems like, I don't know. Whatever. We get some extra training this way, even if we do it at the cost of a Pokemon, aka Bodeki. Oh my god! Oh god. I hate not being able to run from Pokemon. I hate it. Oh, it's so bad. It's so trash to not be able to run. Okay, so now we're gonna go. It's like the first time I've ever had this as an issue because I never use Pokemon that have low speed. Okay. Yeah, we will battle this guy. I took a break from swimming, only to have you challenge me? Doing an Ironmon run sounds fun. A few months ago. They just had a little more speed. That's all I'm asking. Just a little more speed, you know? Is that so much to ask? If he's got a strong fighting move, that's a mistake. I'm glad I've got the Poke-Flute. I feel like everybody has a 100% chance sleep move that they're just slamming on me. Break. Here's a Pokemon with only speed and nothing else. Arcanine. Any Arcanine fans out there? I hope not. Say goodbye. Oh! Confuse Ray, the perfect move. I was wrong. I cannot risk using moves while confused with that Pokemon. Lanoon with Dragon Claw. You frankly do love to see it. Bug Catcher Scott. Nice bugs, dude. Friggin' Bugs Bunny. Straight up did not make sense. Hey, the Quick Claw! Just as we've been yearning for. And just because I've just collected a Quick Claw and I'm down a little bit of health, I'm going to be double safe, fly back, heal, come back. That'll teach you to yearn. Yeah, well, if this is the result, I'm going to keep yearning. You really do love to see it. All right, Sluggo, putting you up front for when this repel runs out so you can run away from stuff. All right, quick check. Which is the best name in my team? Sluggo the Snorlax, Sargi's the Melodic, Sips the Walrein, the Gengar, Baba Boom the Metagross, or Kickin the Blaziken. I'm glad there are options. Glad everybody's getting votes here. The only one not getting votes is Sargi's, which is correct. Though, I haven't seen a message from Shahan yet, and I have a feeling. You gotta? Who's forcing you? Ha ha. Got him. I got him. Is this a secret item? Is this a secret item? Is this a secret item? Damn. If Sir Shit was in the party, it would be a landslide. The one that made less sense than any other.
Subscription.
Welcome back for 70 months, Chris.
Here.
I'm glad you are still here. I appreciate the tier 1 sub. Ooh, I just remembered, guys. I got myself a delicious seltzer soda situation sitting in the refrigerator. I was trying to find another S word, but couldn't find it. It's okay. Surf hits only my foes. Brick break the scissor because he's got better total stats, I believe. And it's possible, though not probable. Does anyone else think Sargi's is the best named Pokemon on the team? Scissor used withdraw. Should have withdrawn himself from the friggin' battle, am I right? He's dead. I'll just use strength, actually. Sure, Shahan. Sure, yeah, somebody thinks that. I don't know who, but... Sips' Quick Claw is already triggered once. My leg is falling asleep, which is perfect timing because I'm going to go get that delicious seltzer I'm talking about. I cannot wait. Ouch, my hair. Ow, ow! I can't wait to get my new seltzer. Here we go. All right. Oh, thanks, Lost Ox. Cheers to you. I'm going to enjoy a delicious Yuzu's premium soda. I hate earbuds, but love long hair. What can you do? What can you do? Sometimes you just got to take these hits. All right. You ever run into a man doing karate on the beach who tells you to take off your clothes? Well, if you haven't and you want to have that experience, the game for you is Pokemon. Right or Donna? Sea King. One thing I do love about early Pokemon is, like, that's a fish with a horn. It's like, this is the king of the sea. That's what we call a level right there. That's what we call a foe right there. I'm a little nervous to switch, but we're going to do it. It's the correct move, I think. Salamence has a move that's good against... don't paralyze me. Don't paralyze me. Just don't do it. Every fucking time, man. It really is every time. All right, that'll do the trick. Scary. Quite scary. Man, I love Body Slam as a move. Why me? Okay. Snorlax back in the front. Learned my lesson. It'd be cool if we could get Sips another good move. If we could get Sips... If we could get Sips Body Slam, honestly... I would love to give Sips Body Slam. Every morning before breakfast, I swim around this island. This dude's healthy. Is this still the islands, or are you making actual progress? Well, this is still the islands, but I'm also making progress. Ah, boy. Oh, boy. Can't switch to Baba Boom for Steelix either. Bone Rush is big scary. Big scary. All right. Tauros is donezo. Writer Liliana. Back we go. Honestly, it's so disappointing to me that Phil's never once said Surf's Up when using Surf. Oh, I gotcha. You ready for this, Daffy? Oh my gosh, let's get Snorlax up front. Let's not forget our core stuff, but Daffy, you're gonna love this. You're gonna love this. Time to surf! Ah, shit. Thanks. Thanks for the lull. Do. Light the fire in your heart. Ember Spa. Does this heal you? Probably, right? Soaking in a hot spring pool is therapeutic, some people say. Pool. Dude, they're obsessed with skincare here, too. I hewed the pool right out of a gigantic boulder by hand. Oh, he's doing the rock smash situation. That shatters boulders as if they were made by crackers. You say made by crackers? Made of crackers. Okay, so that heals you there. Oh boy, good stuff. Kindle Road here. Could you help me out with my training? Yeah, sure. Dust docks. I get it. It's like dust toxins. Because it dusts toxins across an area. That's a crit. By that time, I misunderstood what Groudon with correct move? Got ability correctly? Minimize? Ooh, sharpen. Don't love that. I was afraid to switch because if he has Earthquake, I do not want what's-his-face in on it. But we're going to start with that minimize, and then we're going straight for the water moves. Drought is scary, but we're going for it. Okay, Whirlpool. Now I'm trapped. Not my favorite. Even though it only did 1 damage, it's going to continue to do a percentage. Okay, half health. Just one more Hydro Pump and we got it. Okay, that's less scary. Okay, we got it. Nice job, Sips. It feels exquisite. No American game has ever had a hot spring that feels exquisite. Coincidence? We don't value hot springs enough? I think so. I think not, rather. Came all the way over here. Seen from here, Mount Ember towers into the sky. Bum, 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 bum. Water absorb. This MF has water absorb. Nice eruption, idiot. Should have tried erupting when you had some HP, moron. Now you're in jail. Hell jail. No, that's correct. I probably gonna be clipped for that. That's correct. The weather's gorgeous. Perfect for a battle. God, it'd be so cool to live in the Pokemon world. Not this one where they die, but... Unknown! What's everybody's opinions on Unknown? Me? I think it's weird, but very cool when I was a kid. Wow, glowing. Sky Attack. You wouldn't have guessed Sky Attack. Not this one where random trainers have legendaries and your Pokemon die if you battle them. Yeah. The world would be in constant chaos. 85 degrees outside here and your AC is running. Huh. It's I'm gonna say 41 or 2 here. It snowed this morning, and our heat was running for a little bit, but is off now. So we have decent insulation in the building. Hello. Wait a second. I think I've hooked a big one. Now time to stop and do a Pokemon battle instead. I just like the unknown letters, which are ambiguous. Internet says 40 in New York. Nice. I was almost exactly correct. Pedal Dance is a little scary, but I'm 16 levels higher, so not as scary as it could be. I'll take another hit of that. Oh, just kidding. Quick Claw. I always thought you were the big one he hooked. Oh! You know, I didn't even think of it. This is why you need multiple interpretations on a text. A little spooky. Not spooky enough. Alright, that's when we switch. One type with 26 subtypes to catch. Did you have to... You didn't have to catch them, though, right? If you're... Did you do Pokedex completionism? I actually never did. In any of the games. Or maybe I did in one of them. Maybe I did in Gen 2. Shuckle. Dragon Dance Shuckle. Horrifying. Not in randomized, but... Got to catch like 4 to spell a rude word in your storage. Huge. Huge. Didn't even occur to me. I think because you can name trainers and Pokemon anything you want, you were convinced you had to catch them all. Yeah, I could see how that would happen. Just like how I, for some reason, thought Dunsparce would evolve. Three if you settle for ass. Or 2 if you settle for FU. Or 1 if you are afraid of the letter Z. Who's gonna get it? Nicely done, Leah. I have great news about Dunsparce for you. No, you don't. Because even if he evolves now, it doesn't fix the problem. That he sucks and is ugly and sucks. Plus all the time I wasted, dude. Mount Ember. Bum, 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 bum. Catch a bunch of Spinda variations. I never did that, but I get it. That is fair. Dunsparce is ugly and sucks and also sucks. Ba 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 da ba da ba. Do you know how caves form inside volcanoes? What if she doesn't offer the thing and she's just like, how does it happen? I'm curious. Ba ba. Nice. Crit. Her closing comments. I am a model. Don't paralyze me. Guys! That's huge! That's the first time in a very long time that body slam has not paralyzed us. Oh man, that feels great. That feels great. Seriously, start the dub counter. Oh my God. Immediately paralyzed. Oh my God. Perfect. What's up, Arthas? Holy shit. What level? 57? All right, kicking. Now's your time to shine. Nah, Phil could write that. He's talented. Thank you. Ice punch. All right. Well, you truly cannot win them all. A dirge that start the L counter. The flub counter. This is the flub counter.
Biff.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was wild. Beautiful. I'm sure the Clipsters are hard at work on it. There it is. Couch Punk always comes through. I'm gonna watch it as well. I trusted that Couch was doing it. Oh boy, we're building bystander effect in the Phil Jameson stream, but with Couch Punk. Guys, that's huge. That's the first time in a very long time that body slam has not paralyzed us. Oh man, that feels great. That feels great. Seriously, start the dub counter. That's great. That's really good. It's good stuff. My camera was covered up the chat, but yeah. Yeah, that's the good stuff right there. That's a good clip. Can you imagine if this volcano were to erupt? The explosion would be the end of us. How terrifying is that? While we're terrified, would you like me to teach my... Would you like me to teach you how to shit your pants? Oh my God. Yeah, you're right. It's too terrifying. It's great. Over here, we'll try digging here. That treasure the admins have been talking about should be here. You're in the way. Get lost. Yeah, I actually forgot what she said about the caves and volcanoes. Let's see if she says it now or if she only says it after the battle. What move does he normally teach? I don't know. When lava at the surface of magma hardens and the magma inside flows out, caverns are left behind. Hey, Praetor. Thank you very much for the gift sub there. We missed you earlier when there was an Arcanine. Whoops, misclick. Bum, bum, bum. Wobbuffet. What is Wobbuffet? I think bad, right? I know it's a base stat total 405. Okay. Yeah. Hey everybody, as this run still live, is Phil cheating? Don't worry, Bodeki died, so it's not going swimmingly. Loudred, hey! Our Dragonite, Praetor. Bodeki. Unforge. Okay, we can do Oddish, Loudred, or Wobbuffet. Probably not going to do any of them. Just keep going and Hitmontop level 57 is fun. What's your deal, Hitmontop? Pure fighting type? $455. Trash? Didn't know. I didn't know Hitmontop was trash, dude. I thought he was kind of good. Missed a lot. I missed a whole stream in most of this one. Level 60 Hitmontop. Kind of want to catch a level 60 Hitmontop, but if they're level 60s already, that means there's going to be more level 60s to come. I'm going to need to use Rock Smash, unfortunately, to get through here, so I need to teach it to Gengar instead of whatever, but meantime... I didn't see what the first sentence was. I hit A too quickly. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. I didn't know my top was trash. Disappears in a cloud of smoke. What does Apom have that's good? I remember Apom has a good move. Is it Vital Throw? It's not so scary. Hit him with a whole... Okay, hit him with the old Hydro Pump. Kangaskhan. Surf. Stab. Badged up on a Sunday. That's right. You're doing so good, buddy. There's a dog barking in the center of the block or something. And Apollo's snoozing, but he lifted his head. He's like, I gotta do something about that? I'm like, nah, you're good, dude. Go back to sleep. And his head's back down. Hell yeah. I guess I gotta run on back. To heal. I hate doing it, but sometimes you gotta do things you don't like doing. I do like that they made surfing so fast. Can we get a graveyard check? If I were going to a computer, yes. However, I am not, so no. I'm sorry. I can't fly there, can I? If I could fly there, then I can do that, but... Let's see when I step outside if I can fly to Mount Ember. I don't think I can. cannot. My apologies to you. But only update is Bodeki, so. Wasn't that Mudkip good? 2 rare candies, it becomes a powerful Swampert. Remember, everything is randomized. Also, I have already caught on this road. I caught the Blaziken. So the evolution would be randomized. It would evolve into something else first. And then who knows if it would even evolve again. Also, 2 rare candies is huge investment, actually, when I have such a powerful Metagross. So I'm leaning against rolling the dice on evolutions at this point. But the fact that I just lost the Dragonite and I don't have anybody that's like fast right now is making me think maybe I will. I don't know. We'll see. It's a we'll see scenario currently. Can Mons de-evolve? I think so. It's randomized. I think it prefers Pokemon of the same type and with similar base stat totals as the evolved Pokemon, but it's not strict, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I'll just get rid of Weather Ball. Whatever. Got Fire Blast and Blizzard, and I'm probably not going to be using Gengar. If I use my level 29 at this point in the game, I'm probably in very bad shape. The only situation where I do use it is if he's completely immune to attacks, and then theoretically it doesn't matter. Oh, Rock Smash Pokemon is a Clefable, level 45. Is Clefable any good? I don't think so, right? Never, ever used one. 483, which is relatively high, but I don't think so. You're going to regret getting rid of Weather Ball. Not for gameplay reasons. Someone's going to show up at your door. Mad. They're big Weather Ball fans. And it's going to be me. See, I gave you the out so that you weren't making a threat. And you're like, no, no, no. This is a threat. You're going to regret not catching the flying Bellsprout. That is true. I already do. I'll stand on business. Supersonic 55. Abilities are random. My Blaziken has some mediocre ability, if I remember correctly. It's like Sips has Suction Cup. Prevents recoil. Good memory, Dunk. Wow! Author Jonathan used full restore? Do you guys do that every time your Pokemon's confused? It's the equivalent of pressing B. No. Yeah, absolutely. I just start screaming. Sips has a pretty good level, 6'7". Machamp! Machamp has horrible defense, if I remember correctly, so... Scary. But I think this might one-shot. Goodbye, author Jonathan. Which author do you think that was? Oh, Jonathan. James Patterson. Jonathan Frakes. I think it was Michael Crichton. This joke is so dumb. Magmar! In another world, I catch that Magmar. See if there's anybody else since I've... Not this time. All right, one more trip back, and then we're going into the mountain. This is Mount Ember, and then the other one is Mount Ember Cave, maybe, or something like that. I don't know if Mount Ember is Mount Ember or if Mount Ember is not Mount Ember, or like what the deal with Mount Ember is. You know? Visit the Ironmon Discord for a list of set. No, I don't think I will, actually. Do you love to go wandering beneath a clear blue sky? Yeah, I think so. What about you? Me when someone's clearly saying something that's literary in nature? We made it up. We made up wandering beneath a clear blue sky. This is still Mount Ember. I'm going to count them as the same. McCargo and Mount Ember. That's good. I wonder if there's anything else. Pincer. May not have dabbled in wandering beneath a clear blue sky. Oh, these fire Pokemon with their drizzle. Do they have drizzle too? My Snorlax has drizzle. Let's see what these rocks are. Let's see what these rocks are. Megcargo is a Star Wars coded name for sure. Shroomish. Deuces. Will you say, into the collar of my shirt, whether or not you love to go wandering beneath a clear blue sky? No reason, I'm just curious. Guys, for the Bellsprout fans, this is an interesting one. A level 60 Victory Bell is a possibility in this cave. Victory Bell's not bad. Might be a better level. Ooh, and a Shuppet? Whiscash? The return of Bucket. Oh my god, Bucket. That's right, dude. We loved Bucket. Bucket was a big fan favorite. It's 480 stats. It's not bad, but it's also not good. Yeah, but it does have grass typing, which even though it also has poison typing, I have potential stab against ground types. Is Victory Bell also legendary? How does this work? Okay, so I can catch a level 60 Victory Bell quite easy. They're very common here. Noted. Another area of Mount Ember has Swablu, and perhaps also Swablu. But in addition to that, there's Blissey, who I 100% of the time forget what her deal is. $540, so pretty good. Really high HP, so the randomization ends up being that overall pretty high. So Blissey's not a terrible choice. High HP Queen in the regular games. In my version, she's a... Whoa! She's a... something. Yes, stats are fully randomized, but given the same pool of available points. So those 255, which I think it is, total points of HP base stat total can go to any of the other stats. I think that's Moltres up there. A Chestoberry. Now that's what I'm talking about. I hope this is a Chestoberry. Ether's actually great. Really, really good. Really, really good. I'm nervous about the Elite 4 PP, so... save. I really hope the Moltres is another Bellsprout. It'd be very funny if the Moltres were another Bellsprout. Let's see, up, left, left. I can't do it that way, actually, can I? Well, I have to, though. If I push the left one up, I can't do anything with either of those two, so it has to be this. And it has to be this. Oh, yeah, of course. Okay. I was like, that blocks my way, but I can keep pushing it. What do you think this randomized Moltres is going to be, folks? Remember, Phil, this game is for 10-year-olds. Ages 10 and up, you mean? Cleffa, Dunsparce, Weedle. I'm going to put my money on Electabuzz. Can't escape. Can't escape. Can't escape. Can't escape. Got away safely. The Aaron flew away. All right. So it's just wasted? Lame. You can only catch one Pokemon per route, so I gotta choose wisely. But yes, I'm adhering to the rules because it's more fun that way. If I just broke all the rules whenever I wanted, it would be a lame game. Swablu is not the move. I think we're going to go with a Victory Bell over the Blissey. The Blissey might be a move, honestly. It's another normal type, so that's a downside. But if it has, like, great attack, I've got a strength user that's better than my current one. No, but I wish Legendaries at least guaranteed high stats mobs or something. Yeah, you can do that with the file if you want to, but not in this run. Letting myself do some training in the wild and use the Versus Seeker, and I can catch as much as I want. I'm doing an Ironmon, but Blissey could be really good depending on the level. Yeah. If I get like a... Okay, so it's a level 60 Victory Bell or... Not 44. If it's like 56? 53? I don't know. Like Sluggo's level 53. I don't think so. 56 is a maybe. Only weak to fighting. Blissey does also give Mondo XP, but I don't think I want to do that. I think I'd rather have another Pokemon here since I just lost my other. Like, yes, I wouldn't mind, but like replacing Sargis feels like a... Have you considered Whiscash? No, types are not randomized. Am I going to use a level 56 Blissey? Depends on the moveset. Am I going to use a level 60 Victory Bell? Depends on the moveset. Yeah, I think we go to Baba Boom here. Vine Whip. Pretty trash. Back to Sluggo. Thunder Punch is good. Decent special attack at least. Obviously his special defense is horrendous, but sure is raining. Don't mean anything, but it is raining. It is true that killing the Blissey does get me a little bit more experience, which is a guaranteed dub. Thunder Punch is new typing that I don't have access to. Yeah, increases Thunder specifically, makes it never miss. Might be fun to pick a new nickname, too. That is true. All right, we're going to catch the Blissey. We'll see what happens. Level 56 Blissey's not the worst thing in the world to have. Blissey. It has a very compassionate nature. If it sees a sick Pokemon, it will nurse the sufferer back to health. Bleg Baby, Blassie, the Sufferer, Gormnor. Following that message up with Bleg Baby is so funny. What's up, Abundancing? Gormnor is a family name. Quimby. Quimbet. If you what do you mean get points, but it actually means I spent points. Now I know. Yeah, you're out 1 point, Abundancing. Bethany, Blissey, Quimbumble, Blethany, Quimby, Queggle, Soulstar. All right, we're going to pick one. I'm going to go with Wabo Babo. So we're going to have we're going to have a Blissey named Wabo Babo. So, and that's better than Gormnor? Yeah. Yeah. What are you fucking with me? Dog, I just pulled Wabo Babo out of the ether. Tell me this Blissey is not named Wabo Babo. Let's take a look at it. First of all, it's nature. It's got cute charm. I cannot believe the speed situation that we are encountering. I don't think it is wild. A level 56 with 39 speed. However, I do really love to see that we have a dump stat. I don't love to see that it is physical because I'm a normal type, so I would really love to have like a powerful physical attack. But I do have Thunder Punch. Nice, 2 hands. And it has Cute Charm, so could come in handy. And decent physical defense. Or not physical defense, but decent overall defense capabilities. HP's okay. Very good special defense. Decent defense. That paired with Cute Charm could make for like a relatively useful little situation here. So we're going to get rid of Razor Wind because it's pretty much useless. We're going to put Strength on here because it's always a decent move. Although maybe not at 34 attack, actually. Typically, I would definitely do that, but maybe not. Let's take a look at if we can put Flamethrower on. Can put that on Wabbo Babbo. What else can we do? We could do... Can't do that, but no. Yeah, if we had good attack strength with same type attack bonus would be great. I don't think it would be fair to put Surf on her because I don't think she can learn Surf regularly, and using it as a move feels wrong. Flamethrower is like actually an interesting question though. Flamethrower on Wabbo Babbo is about as strong as Flamethrower on Kickin', except my defense is higher, my special defense is over 5 times higher, and I'm only weak to one specific type. So that seems like a pretty good move. I'd have Thunder Punch and Flamethrower. Thunder Punch gives flying, water, and... Is that it? Flying and water? Wow, actually... Yeah. Flying and water. Fire gives grass, ice. As far as stuff that it's like both are weak against, you're looking at like ground rock, right? For which Vine Whip is useful. I think fire is regular against ground, if I remember correctly. Yes, good against steel as well. I think maybe we're giving Wabbo Babbo some friggin' flames. And then also definitely giving a Macho Brace out the gate, though. And I think we do train Wabbo Babbo over Sluggo, who has these names. Like, good physical defense, but terrible special defense and no attacking ability. It's all on speed and defense. Interesting. Be right back. No limits on Poké Centers other than, once they faint, they're done. So if you do Ultimate, then you can't go to the Pokemon Center after you enter a dungeon or gym. And then you have to beat the whole thing first. I do think it's funny that I did a BRB on the screen of Sluggo. I think I'm giving Flamethrower to Wabbo Babbo. I think it's the correct move. And I think we train Wabbo Babbo as well. Although we're... we're going to do it.
Subscribe. That's great. Time flies.
Hey, thanks for subscribing. Arthas, welcome back for 4 months. Appreciate the Prime sub. Wabbo Babbo is a good mon. I do wish the speed were higher, but maybe we'll beat some speed EV Pokemon and get that poppin'. I am still, of course, very sad about... boy, do I need that? Is there an item? Yeah, there's an item. We tried the bouncing game. Some go boing and some go boing. I'm not teaching cut, so let's take out our good old friend Rouletto for Gengar for a moment. Wabo Babo's a boinger for sure. You think? Or a boing? How far do you jump with a friggin' Blissey, you know? All right, time to sleep. Have a nice day and have fun with the game. Thank you, Arthas. See you around. Hope you have a nice rest. Like a friggin' Snorlax, you know? Snorlax sleeps. All right, let's get on over to wherever we're supposed to go to continue this 2-island quest. We have not caught on 2-island yet, and we could fish, I think? No, can't. Much too fast. Can't surf here. And can't surf there. Fishing and surfing prohibited. Observational comedy. I observed that I can't buy this, but I could buy Great Balls if I wanted to. In my head, I was like, oh, great, a shop. And then immediately I was like, oh, yeah, I can't. Cafe Brink. We have not caught on this route yet. It'd be so funny if I find like a really good fire Pokemon that doesn't have... that doesn't have Flamethrower. Typhlosion's not that great. I would love for Typhlosion to be better than... That's so funny. Charizard and Typhlosion. I have Blast Burn and I have Heat Wave as well. Charizard. I don't really like... Honestly, I don't like running Charizard. He's so cool. One of the coolest Pokemon, and he's 4 times weak to Rock. Bulbasaur is more compelling to me, but not compelling enough at level 47. 57 Typhlosion is actually kind of decent. It's pretty funny. Okay. Now, fishing-wise, we've got Sceptile. Very cool. We do love Leaf Blade. We got Primeape. Another Sceptile. I am on super not good, right? Yes, okay. And then here we have... Primeape is a very cool one. Crobat. If I get like a high-level Crobat, I'm catching it. Crobat's very good, and is poison flying, which is... I'm running it. Immune to ground is like my white whale. Apparently, though, I am only going to encounter one of them. Level 30. If I catch like a level high 50s, I'll be very happy. My wet whale. Yeah, this is smarter. 45? Okay. 53 Machoke is also decent. Level 9? I misread it and catch it level 9 and then spend all my experience on a level 9 Crobat and then it dies at level 52. Level 52. What's the name of this route? I'm just gonna look up what is the max. Should have done it before I did it, but Cafe Brink. Surfing, there is Psyduck and Golduck, 95% chance of Psyduck up to level 40. So, we will be looking for that high level Psyduck. Should have done it before I did it. Show me that level 60. Show me that level 60 Crobat. Show me that level 60. Show me that level 60 Crobat. Yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. That level 60. 40. There it is. I'm happy with 59. I'm happy with 59. I'm catching this. This is good for me. I'm happy. New 60-month subscription song. Mirror Coat. Very glad I'm catching it and not trying to kill it unsuccessfully. Ultra Ball. I'm happy. I'm very happy about this. Crobat, I think his base stat total is like above 500. Solid stats, good typing. Mirror Coat and 3 times Milk Drink. 535, I'm happy with that. I am happy with a level 59 being added to the team with such stats. The development of wings on its legs enables it to fly fast, but also makes it tough to stop and rest. I'd say so, yeah. Her name is gonna be... I bet it has like 43 speed. Nah. This is gonna be a great Pokemon right here. Little Sprite rules, I agree. Look at the teeths. Absolutely correct. It's like Estelle, but Restel, because never rests. It's decent. Galamoth. Why is Crobat so tall? Should have used Gormnor for this one. It's 5'11"? Yep. Thoughts on Sprock? How about... Gorminor? Gorminor... Gorminorex? It's kind of... It kind of becomes like a Final Fantasy end boss. No Rex equals no king. Let's take a look at what Gorminorex is up to. Check out this goated Pokemon. Comes with a Great Ball. Already it's pure profit. Own tempo, prevents confusion. Unfortunately, I am split between attack and special attack. I would love if it was focused, but I like that the speed is not completely heinous. The special defense is bad, and my moves are bad. But I do have soft boiled. And I do have enough stats that theoretically this is not a bad Pokemon. So we will take Gorminorex instead of Gengar, I think. What's Gengar got HM-wise? fly and rock smash, so obliterated by a special attack. Almost definitely, but not if I obliterate them first. You're holding a Pokemon! And so what we're going to do is we're going to take off the Great Ball. I love the animation. Animation's so good. I also like that the animation when you're not on, moving up and down, but when you're on it, just so steady. With soft boiled. Do you want some bat eggs? So we're definitely going to give Fly because we want to have a Pokemon with Fly, and it's a decent attack on Gormanorex. We'll get rid of Mimic. I mean, Mirror Coat is suicide with this Pokemon, so we're actually getting rid of Mirror Coat. It's like holding a chicken, it really is. Machine set. Me teaching a Pokemon to move. Learn it. Sleep Talk. Okay, so we could give Blast Burn to Gormanorex. Just go all in. Choice Band, Gormanorex, Blast Burn. Steel Wing. Could you learn Steel Wing? No. Mega Drain. No. Heat Wave. No. Poison Fang? Wow, can't learn Poison Fang. What is good against ground? Water. Like Muddy Water I could give. But I already have water typing. I mean, it needs an attack. It's got Razor, Wind, and Fly right now. I guess there's no other Pokemon that I'm ever going to give Muddy Water to, really, so may as well, as a backup, give him Muddy Water, because it's low % chance to hit, and if it's a water type, it'll just learn Surf. I could give it Surf, but I think that's kind of cheating, so I will get rid of Mimic. Razor Wind takes 2 turns to hit, but I'll leave it on because you never know. It's better than the other. 80, 100 high crit would be great, but yeah, it's bad. Why is Surf cheating? I have it so that Surf can be taught to all Pokemon, which is not vanilla. But because Crobat wouldn't have been able to learn Surf if I did not have that on, I consider that like not right to use it as a move. If I need it just for traversal because I have no Pokemon that can learn it, that's one thing. But if it's like I'm teaching it as a damaging move, I think that's not fair unless the Pokemon could have learned it anyway. If that reads. What do I do here? Like, what's the... Am I, like, locked? Surely I'm not soft-locked on these islands. Surely I'm not soft-locked on these islands. Guess Gormanorex is going to get, like, a water incense. I don't know. We're hoping for a good, like, poison move to get to him. Get to her. Do I have to get on my bike? Is that the answer? Is that that's like that'd be like a classic. I don't understand. What am I supposed to do here? Do I go back to Island 1? Am I... After the leader join you, which is after the joyful game... Oh my god. I have to go into joyful game corner. Okay. Thank you, Shadow. You got to go in the Boing room. Lostel. I almost named someone Restel. Go search 3 Island. What is this game corn? How much sadder can this get? These clowns should be waiting on the island. Where are they? Waking up before you crawl out of bed, you punk. This is 2 Island. Move it. Get your filthy motorbike out of my place. These islands are confusing. Did you look at that? That punk scuffed up my floor. Hey, but listen, I'm begging you. You gotta go to 3 Island. I'm sorry, we're not running any games today. Nominative determinism on Lost L, yeah, for sure. Shouldn't have named her that. This was bound to happen. Sea Gallop High Speed 2. Ba-ba-ba-bo. You ready to fight me now? No. But you are, I bet. Are you the boss? Go back to Kanto right now. Just got here, pal. What's with a hostile attitude? It's mighty cold of you. Your gang of followers have been raising havoc. Do you have any idea how much trouble they caused us on the island? No, man, I don't get it at all. Look at this place. What do? You ought to be thanking us for livening up this sleepy village. But hey, if you insist, you could try making us leave. You cowards, so tough in a pack. I think they fight you all back to back. Yeah, we'll take it. Good luck. What are you staring at? Don't you know it's not polite? You want to make something out of it or what? I like your guts. You'll be losing money to me, but... Not yet, though. What I for sure. Soon. Furret, level 56. Go. Wabbo Babbo. We'll be switching. Decent attack on that sucker. I guess it would be special attack. And not actually good. I cannot believe a 10-year-old is doing more than the police in this game. Well, on second thought, maybe I can believe that. Go for it. Go Wabbo Babbo. What? What? We're sending our Pokemon out. Wabbo Babbo. Use flamethrower. Jesus. All right, pincer down. Rich boy Scott. What is this kid? Round 2. You should be on our side. All right. I know you have a powerful grass attack that you're about to use right now. Ooh, water attack this time. 12. Ooh, 29 damage. Not too shabby. Now you're dead. 29 damage. Special attack. That means that's a decent attacker. Why are they trying to clone Mew if everyone has one? It is an absurd amount of Mews that we've seen. Bow, 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 bow. Stop fooling around. What's the matter with you getting all hot like that? Totally uncool. Like, man, we invited the boss out here, but you had to mess it up. You embarrassed us, man. Kecleon. Classique. What sort of defense do I have? Good ones, right? See what we can do. That should not do much damage and also does nothing to my speed because my speed is already non-existent. More damage than I thought, though. Nice. Wabbo Babbo's first solo dub. Boss, I'm telling you, you got to do something about this kid. I've been watching you, and I'd say you've done enough. What are you, their friend or something? Then I guess you'll be battling me in their place. Yeah, I figured. Cue ball. Cool trainer Landon sent out Slowbro. Little nervous about that. Alright, I won't do it. Just in case. Body slam. We know. Flamethrower is a great move. All of the 95, 100 moves are super, super good. Flamethrower, Ice Beam, Thunderbolt. Big fan of them all. Goodbye. I desire doom. All right, we'll leave it like you wanted. It's the last of this godforsaken island. Yeah, go right on and hanging around those hay seeds. Thank you. Those goons were nothing but bad trouble. Your Pokemon got hurt. Oh, sick! Full restore. Nice. It's a very good prize for a run such as this. Attacking twice through the paralysis, though. Yeah, seriously. That's huge luck for us. I'm not Lestel. Breaking into someone's house and being like, hey, you, kid, are you Lestel? There are ghosts there. Okay. Does the main character actually talk, or is it just information that they offer unprompted? I think canonically they do talk, because there are like situations where someone responds to something you say, like very specifically says like the words you say or something like that. The mimic, I think, is one of them. And also you could say yes or no to stuff, and you can say like, I think just yes or no, or can you say other stuff? Never melt ice. All right. You know who does talk? The main character of the game Esoteric Ebb. A cleric in Norvik. And you can control what that cleric says in the new game Esoteric Ebb. Demo now available. Thank you both. She's one cool customer, and beautiful, too. All right. Bond Bridge, please be quiet when crossing. Berry Forest ahead. Is there another item? Dang, dude. There's another item there, I bet. Rouletto. Oh, Rouletto. I guess I could teach the Golbat, or the Crobat cut. That's something he could learn. I don't know. Cleric has a name, probably, unless you forget it. The cleric does have a name, but depending, may choose to go by the cleric. Red Flute. This tree grew black real quick. My God, dude. Next up on the catch or kill list. Meowth, that's going to be a no. Krabby, that's going to be a no. Relicanth, that's a funny one. That is also going to be a no. Meowth, that's also going to be a no again. Krabby, that is once again also ahead towards going to be a no. Let's get a nice bit of experience for
Bit.
I could also see what moves Gormanarx has forgotten. That might be the move, actually. I'm going to do that right now before I continue on. Because I haven't checked either Blissey or Gormanarx's old moves. And I've got multiple mushrooms to... relearn stuff. All right, let's take a look. Sky Uppercut. Bad because I don't have any... Toxic is maybe huge. Volt Tackle. Fire Punch. Did not need to use the other. Okay, so I can teach Toxic. I may do that. See what Gormanarx can learn. Can give Leaf Blade, which is good. Egg Bomb, which is fine. I think I give Leaf Blade because that's good against ground, and now I have a ground killer. And I think I just do that. I'm not going to think too much about it. Egg Bomb and Soft Boiled. Get rid of Razor Wind. I'm going to save the other one. I don't think I want to teach Toxic just yet on Blissey. I feel like that's a great move, though. If I can get... If I can get a Toxic on, like, the champion's ace, then I can just literally burn through healing items. But I guess there's still full restore to worry about. But, like, that's a nice thing to know about that I may end up using. Toxic and High Defense is a good combo. It really is. And now Gormanarx is playable. Even if a little scary in a dual battle because of such terrible, terrible, terrible special defense. I'm going to take the Macho Brace off of Kickin', put it on Gormanarx, and switch him out. Kickin', you can have... nothing. I don't know. What do you have? Ice Punch. I guess you have Never Melt Ice, huh, Kickin'? I guess it's good that it doesn't melt because you're a fire type. All right. Snorlax up front. Until we get over to the dual battle area. Torchic, it's funny. And we put our Blissey Wabba Babba back up. We'll teach you what our favorite Pokemon is. Venomoth and Meganium. Fair enough. We're going to Flamethrower. How's everyone's day oging today? Sorry. With the what is, that becomes extra good. My day is going nicely. I'm having a good time. I had a lovely soda earlier, and you know how much I love a good drink. A good beverage. It makes my day. I don't think that's what I typed. Oh, I must have misread it. My bad. Gormanorax and Wabba Babba with an absolutely excellent destruction of... Just took those fellas apart. I went to an hour-long meeting on how to be nice to youth soccer referees today. Court mandated. 54. Level 54 Lapras is not a bad choice. Good one, Phil. Solid one. Thank you. League mandated for all parents, but damn. Yeah. It's good. It's a good... I'm glad, because I'm sure it can be an issue amazingly. Lapras is not a bad choice. But I have so many Pokemon that are like low 50s that are pretty good that I might just want to not kill one instead. All right, Wabbo. All the not insane parents are grumpy about having to be there because of that one parent who never knows who it is. Yeah, exactly. Persian versus Wabbo Babbo. Persian used Ice Beam. That'll do 28 damage. I love to be wrong. Whatever, just... Oh, interesting. It's not my favorite thing to see. Especially when I'm slow. Mud Sport! Classic. Good. There goes Persian. Wabbo Babbo is leveling up after this, but we're going to switch because we are... I would go to Gormanorax for the Leaf Blade here, but we're actually going to go to Sips instead. Being weak to rock is like a little bit of a risk. And also, wow, okay. Well, good thing Sips has pretty good special defense. Oh, great. Never mind. More worried than I should have been. Reflect, interesting. My Brick Break will come through. Nicely done, Sips. Wabba Babba leveled up. 0 attack, 3-0, 3-3-4-2. Pretty good level. Honestly, 2 speed there. That was a crit. We will be switching off. Just kidding, we don't need to. Referees in this case are 15 to 17-year-old children who are getting paid peanuts. That's crazy that they pay them in peanuts. Take it so literally. Oh my god. They pay them peanuts? That can't be legal, Chris. But did they go over that? I don't know. Someone should do something about them getting paid in peanuts. All right. Yeah, can't escape. Can't escape. Got away safely. All right. Good bulk deal from an old Delta Airlines dealer. Oh my God, they get them in individual packages too. They don't even get a big barrel of them. Spiro. Great art. Love this Spiro. Wonderful Spiro. Do, 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 do. I feel like Wabo Babo is more long-term promise than Gormanorex. Wow. Speak of the devil. We should be fine with just a straightforward fight because Wabo Babo's base moves are not as good. Though I guess we'll have... That's not a big problem. Will have Ice Punch, but... Or Thunder Punch, rather. Or could. Peanuts are old as hell. How can you say Wabo Babo is more long-term promise than Gormanorex with a straight face? Well, I just take this seriously. This is my job. Go, Wabo Babo! I'm an adult man. Giraffe Rig. We will switch over to Baba Boom. Not Torment. Dude, I'm tormented. Yeah. Da-da-da-da-da. Gardevoir. More like au revoir. I tried to put my diver helmet on, but I actually moved it really far away. So. That was going to be the tag to that joke was suddenly a diver helmet is on my head, but didn't work out. Sorry, guys. Gardevoir, Gardevoir. We have to dive deep for that punchline. Are there any first-time chatters who are confused about Phil having a diving helmet he puts on randomly? I think it's probably pretty self-explanatory that I also played Subnautica and used a transparent PNG of a diving helmet as decoration and then was going to use it as a non-sequitur punchline. I think people probably can intuit that sort of information. I respect my audience, you know? Let's see what we got fishing-wise in this zone. Welcome to the fish zone. Have Snorlax up yet. All right. Why isn't Phil a circle? I'm not a circle when I do Pokemon, because we got room for it. You got room to see the rest of my room. Shuppet again. This is the Shuppet run, I feel like. And Shuppet evolves, unfortunately, into Miss Drevis. Snorant. But I don't want to. Then don't look at it. Jesus. Level 57 Houndour. I was not expecting that to be the first Pokemon I saw. Damn it. thought I was not going to have that happen. I was wrong. Level 32 Hondor. Oops, almost killed a level 9. No. I don't think I'm going to be training a Houndor when I've got all this. Kingdra with Trace. Kingdra's not a bad choice. Kingdra has that really, really nice typing, is the thing. I think I'll just catch it. He's got Trace, which is not my favorite, but it's better than like Suction Cup. We'll go over to Baba Boom for the defensive abilities, and then Heat Wave. It's funny. How much are you gonna do? 15? Okay. It's raining, so that's pretty solid special attack there. Because I've got like 350 special defense. Sleeps deep, tornadoes as it wakes. We've seen that before. His name is Fun. Let's go take a look at what Fun's abilities and stats are. Kind of confusing, really. Heat Wave, Double Kick, Curse, and Snatch. I mean, not good. Can give him Surf, but he's... Yeah. Yeah, for Ironmon, the catch rate is high. Because so much else is stacked against you that's one of the perks they give you. No, he doesn't have Confusion. Does that feel right for me to give you that, Praetor? How'd that feel? Okay. I did not deserve that. That's okay. Sometimes you get one you don't deserve. Okay. I want to say for the record, I deserve them all. Taking them with both hands, am I right? I think it's funny that this is like the route that has, they're like, don't go out there, kids, and it has like more kids as like trainers than any other route. You know me, always going on about my two hands. Always making use of that username, you know? Wabbo Babbo? Or, you know what? I'm actually going to start with Gormanorax this battle. My mommy said that I can't swim without my float ring. How about that for a elocution warm-up? My mommy said that I can't. Gormanorax is slower than this Blossom. And that's because I have, or partially because I have a Macho Brace on. Either Partially or entirely, because. All right. Nidoking, ground, poison. We go to Sips. It does feel good to have like a couple of Pokemon instead of just the one, you know? Still can't get over Crobat being person size. Reversal, you say? That's going to do about 1 damage. Reversal does more damage the less HP you have. So hopefully we kill and don't bring him to... Okay. Yeah. I was worried about a sliver of health there is what I was worried about. Because that could be very dangerous. That can also be dangerous. It's nice to have a variety of Pokemon to switch to. It's also nice to just have a bailout button like Baba Boom is. Whew. Go ahead and hit that. Thank you. Level 82, guys. Let's see what we got. A lovely 5 additional special defense. You really can't beat that. I mean, you can, but it's, yeah. Imagine if that Vine Whip wasn't Swords Danced. Okay, now what? Do that instead. I'll stop using Gorman RX for a bit. The salty tang of the sea tickles my heart. Entrepreneur Joe sent out Omastar. Go. Wabo Babo. Okay, well, I'm very glad I didn't switch to the Pokemon I was about to switch to. Because Nature Power is Earthquake here. And instead, I one-shot. You got a new guy? Yes, Wabo Babo. She's killing the game. With her Thunder Punch and Flamethrower combo. However, that's a fighting type. I would switch to Gorman RX if I did not just do what I did. So instead, I will go to Baba Boom. Maxed attack is a little spook. Oh, never mind. Belly drum into a stab Mach Punch is like not so scary, but a little scary. He must have horrendous base attack. Berry Forest ahead. And a swimmer over there. I'll be careful. I don't want to be careful, but it's correct. We've already seen what happens when you slip up even from one moment today. You lose your Dragonite, and you get really upset. Did you guys see how upset I was earlier? I was like, you know, gnashing my teeth and... I hate when I gnash my teeth, dude. Probably the only thing that gets gnashed ever. Teeth. You guys ever gnash anything other than your teeth? I've been saying for years that Love Disc is underrated. I've been saying for years that Love Disc, the way that you've had this game randomized, is underrated. I did heal my Pokemon, right? Yes, okay. Time for... Oh, yeah. Time for Gormanorex to get another... Oh, no, please don't come here. Please stay away from me. Jesus. You think she's sick? Is she gonna sneeze? Check this out. As long as I don't get one shot before I go. All right, nice. I think that teeth are the only thing that can gnash per the definition of the word. Gnash, definition. To grind together, typically as a sign of anger. One's teeth is in parentheses. I suppose so, yeah. New flashcard just dropped. You know what's a good one, guys? Is Litotes. Litotes. It's an ironic understatement using the negative of the contrary. What does that mean? It's like saying, you won't be sorry. If you try this, you won't be sorry. That's a litote. Good stuff. Good word. The gears gnash as the driver struggled with the transmission. Beedrill, level 53, option number 1. Croconaw, option number 2. Spinda, option number 3. Victory Bell, option number 4. Donphin, option number 5. Also, crazy that I just saw 5 different Pokemon, 5 battles in a row. 6. Every Pokemon is different in this battle. Okay, there we go. Donphin again. I think we've probably seen... I can't imagine there's more than 6 different Pokemon in here. I think probably catch Spinda. I probably kill Victory Bell. Where we are now is the move. There's also a Cubone there. Drought Croconaw. I mean, I think I'm going to go with killing it with Sluggo, actually. This would be neutral, but it's based on my attack and has a 100% chance to hit. Need to survive whatever he's about to do, and I will get it. Should be fine. And kill. Ooh, why did I do so much less? He has like an ability that raises his defense when he gets low HP. Does that exist? I don't know. But he's dead. I cannot catch in Berry Forest. Probably 2 hands. Hard to say because it's a wild Pokemon, so it doesn't use the best moves necessarily. Happy 30th Pokemon anniversary, everybody. Probably the Iron Defense, Raising Defense. Did he use Iron Defense? I thought he used Screech. Maybe I just misread what happened. I've done that before. Iron Tail. Did Iron Tail raise his defense and I didn't see? Oh my god. I need cut? No, okay. Well, maybe still. I don't want to go back for cut. An X special there. Yeah, I guess I'll go back for this. Dang, there's a surf in here. I never would have guessed that there would be water. Awakening, bad item. Solid, solid. Just curious what I missed out on. Seadra. And I guess I'll never know what else. I missed something that's going on in chat. No item? I must have found it already because that's clearly like a item thingy. Megamind meme. Level 60 wall rain. We know about those. A nugget. Now that's what I call an item that I don't really need. There's probably something else down there, but for now I'll go up here. Oh, just kidding. Leftovers!
Hell yeah. Another victory in the bag.
This is huge, guys. This is really, really big because now Sips can take leftovers. And once once Wabo Babo's done training, we can give Wabo Babo the Quick Claw. That's crazy that this song is the same as the Team Rocket hideout, because that means that Team Rocket came to the berry forest on Island 3. No, it doesn't. It means no such thing. Okay, I think we've cleared this. See, you can't say it with a straight face. What name? The name Wabo Babo? I'm gonna get so serious right now and say Wabo Babo. Wabo Babo is my friend. From the start until the end. Can you say it with tears in your eyes? I was about to start spitting about Wabo Babo, but I'll spend the rest of the stream trying to cry. I think you probably fight a fella, right? Once you see her. Whimper Sniff. A scary Pokemon appeared there a little while ago. Kept scaring. It kept scaring. It made Lestel scared. I'm too scared to move, but I want to go home. Here it comes again. No, go away. It's scaring me. That's a Krabby. Oh no, it's a Politoed. I think I can just run. That was so scary. You can have this berry. If I couldn't run, that would suck because... What a great song to learn on piano. What if I learned that one? That was so scary. You can have this berry. Everybody's spitting. Beautiful. And we finished the islands with only one casualty and a few new Pokemon in the bag. Back to one island. Do. Yeah, I just came, ran, and then we walked, and then she's like, oh, great. I can move now. Everybody's spitting. Me at a wine tasting. Nice. And I got a few things to show Celio here. What the fuck? Now what? Did I have to talk to the dad and play his game or some shit? Do I have to bounce a Pokemon in the game corner? This fucking Lostel plotline. There we go. Okay. Handed the meteorite to Lostel's daddy. Great. I got the Moonstone. Fantastic. Listen. Please show me you being cool again. Pull out your phone. Check it out. You being cool. Wish he'd given me a leaf stone instead, so I could have finally evolve that fella whose name I'm forgetting right now. Our Nuzleaf. Bill is one amazing guy. No, there's almost nothing left for me to do. I have to hand it to you. You learned a lot. Oh, really? He's going to take over the world when you leave, Bill. Head back to Kanto. Really very sorry we sent you off alone today. I promise I will show you around these All right. I can still kill a Pokemon here in town. And I think that makes sense to do. Specifically, I want to kill a Kabutops, I think. I don't want to register it, because then I have to fine. Delibird, nope. Can't escape. 4 can't escapes. Another Delibird. Speed, effort value. Every little bit helps. Smoochum, no shot. Pretty sure there's a Kabutops here. You know what? That's also good. I'll take defense. Even though it's only a little bit of experience, I will take the defense. Poor Vabi. That's right. There we go. Vabi. Goodbye, Aggron. Wow. Pretty solid Aggron, huh? It'll be 6 defense effort values, so that's a whole stat point next time we level up. And with that, folks, we are done for the day. Next time on the Phil Jameson stream, we will be battling Giovanni. Thanks for coming by, everybody. See you next Pokemon Sunday.